Chris Clare. My name is Chris. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Have no idea how you found me, but I appreciate that. If we are not already friends on YouTube, go ahead and hit that red button for me, the subscribe button, and I will do the same when my stream ends. I've been at it for about an hour, Lethal. Fucking Streamlabs decided today would be the good day to like quit working. Like normally, okay, I don't know if I'm sure you're familiar with Streamlabs. Normally I pull up Streamlabs and I just hit stream in real life and then I hit stream persistent to my main channel. Well, I kept hitting that today and it kept telling me like no broadcasts of this type found. And it wouldn't let me do anything, like it wouldn't let me stream. So I kept looking and looking and looking, and I finally found a setting that said create a new broadcast. So I hit that and then it starts broadcasting it unlisted. So I'm fumbling through all the settings like, man, I'll probably have to go back home and set something up differently. And it turns out that I could change the settings from my phone, but then I don't know if a notification actually went out. Did you guys get a notification today? But yeah, I've been at it for about an hour, buddy. About an hour. You got a new hat today. That's pretty cool. I like it when I get a new hat, so that's what's up. Brian, don't give 2 F's Virginia. What's up, dude? How you doing? What'd your neighbor do to wake you up, dude? I like it. It's black. That's fantastic, Chris. I'm glad you like your hat, dude. We have somebody in here who wants me to say his name. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say that my cock is small. Because my cock is freaking huge. So for me to say that it's small would be kind of dumb. But good morning to you, Amio. Good to see you. You didn't get a notification, Lethal? You're ordering a waterproof Bluetooth. For what, Brian? I should probably be watching my bait here. Something's going on in this water. Guys, believe it or not, it's 24 degrees this morning, and I legitimately was actually getting bites. I'm guessing the fish wasn't big enough to take the bait, or maybe because the bait that I'm using is a frozen piece of bluegill. Maybe he didn't want a frozen fish stick. He wanted it thawed out for him. I don't know, but I did actually get some bites this morning, guys, but obviously no serious bites. I just see my line pick up and drift away and then drop back down, and pick up and drift away and then drop back down. So obviously that fish was not serious about taking my bait. Chris, if you PayPal me $10, I'll get in right now. I'll go in up to my waist if you PayPal me $10. But if you're not going to do that, then no, I'm not going swimming. Man, the trolls are out today this morning, guys. I'm surprised. Not that I care, but... So what do you need the waterproof Bluetooth for? Man, I wish there was a way that I could set it to where it sends out my notifications. I don't know, it seems like Streamlabs transition, it seems like they changed something about their settings, and you know, I didn't know about it. So when I came out here to stream, it just wasn't working. And now when I do get it to stream, it goes to unlisted, which means notifications don't go out, even when I switch it to public. So, Lethal, you can just ignore the trolls, man. I mean, you can leave them there. You don't got to block them or ban them or mute them or nothing, but you just ignore them. Just pretend like they're not even here. They'll go away, I'm assuming. Well, you said you needed it to be waterproof, so I don't know, you're going to put it in his toilet? How are you going to get in his house? I mean, Brian, honestly, I have no idea what you're planning. No idea what you're planning there, Brian. Yeah, fish can come from shops. You can absolutely buy fish. But why buy fish when you can catch them? Are you going to put it in his pool, Brian? Does your neighbor have a pool? That's the one that's on the end of my hook, Lethal. That's the one that I'm fishing with right now. No, the fish don't bite you, dude. Oh, okay, I got you, Brian. That makes sense. Crosby, I definitely wouldn't swan dive because it's not deep enough. You know, I don't want to break my neck like so many people in the past. But yeah, I would love to have a super chat, man. I watch people all the time. I watched this guy yesterday. His name's TR Nairi or something like that. And the dude made $800 in one stream, dude. It was nuts. I'm like, man, it must be nice to make $800 a stream. And he's literally not doing nothing but sitting there yelling out channel names. And then if you pay him, he'll show your channel on his stream. And it's like, dude, you're making $50 tips a piece for showing people's YouTube channel? That's got to be nice. Dude, he made a ton of money, dude. The $50 tips were just rolling in one after the other. The smallest tip I think I seen him get was $5. Which to me, like, $5 is a big super chat to me. Like, if I'm giving you $5, that means you're doing a fantastic job. But I mean, you know, I'm not hating on the guy. That's pretty awesome that he's able to do that. And it's pretty cool that his viewers were generous enough to tip him like that, but I want to get me a super chat button is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it appears that whatever fish was interested in my bait, it appears he's left. He's no longer interested. My line's not moving no more. You said money laundering? I don't think so, Lethal. It was one of those grow stream deals where you go in there to grow your channel bigger. One of those type of deals. You go in, you subscribe to somebody, they subscribe to you, and you call it even. Well, people pay money to get their channel up on the big screen that people are watching because they think it's going to get them more subscribers. So basically all it is people are paying to grow their channel. They're paying for subscribers, and they're paying one guy to show their channel. Basically the same thing that BloodX does. His channel promotion, you pay him $10 and he'll make a video about your channel. That's what I'm talking. That's what it was. It was like I guess they call it a networking stream. Mike Davis, what's going on, brother? Southern Vermont, it's got to be pretty nipply up there. You super chatted Mike O to rip a Vasquez card in half? Wouldn't he rip it in half automatically, Crosby? Yeah, I didn't think you were going to break in his house, Brian. But that would be pretty crazy if you did. Oh, dude, I would totally do a grow stream if I knew people were going to pay me. But you can't do a grow stream when you got 5 people in the chat and they all know each other. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, like I said, props to those guys, dude. They make good money doing that, and they don't have to work hard, and they get their bills paid. Kudos to that. Like, that's respectable. That's, like, everybody's dream. But I do find the idea of it a little ridiculous. Like, paying people to subscribe to your channel, like, I don't know, it's just nuts. The people that actually subscribe to you literally didn't get a dime. It's the guy who's hosting the stream that's able to get these other people to subscribe to you that makes the money. So it's nuts, dude. But oh, it was in a break. What's up, Bobby? How you doing down there in Florida? Sweating your balls off, I imagine? 10 degrees. Damn, Mike Davis. It's only 24 degrees here, dude. If you title it Grow Stream, people will come. Yeah, you're probably right, Lethal. You're probably right. I do have 700 subscribers. And of those 700, only like my loyal guys really show up, or people that are interested in what's going on. But yeah, you're right, dude. If I typed in Grow Stream, fucking, I'd probably have like 20 or 30 of them in here like, let's go, let's grow! Let's go, let's grow! But yeah, I just can't see doing that, man. It's not my style, it's not my thing. You know, I like to talk about fishing, food, sports. You know, just sitting here shouting channels out and yelling names and saying sub to this person, sub to that person. I don't know, it's just not my thing. I find it to be a little boring, I guess. Not that sitting here watching me fish isn't boring, but I don't know. When we hook one, it's a little more exciting when we hook one. I posted a video about it on my page, Crosby. I think the Browns whooped their ass from start to finish pretty much. I think your defensive line got slowed down a lot by our offensive line. I think our offensive line was more physical than your defensive line and vice versa. I think our defensive line was more physical than your offensive line. I think that really played a huge factor in the game. Rudolph was under pressure all night long, and we were able to run the ball pretty well, and Baker Mayfield wasn't under that much pressure, and I think that's what made the difference in the game, personally. But if you want to know about my thoughts at the end of the game, I actually uploaded a 17-minute video that I spent 8.5 hours making. And I thought it turned out pretty good, but not really that many people watched it, which is cool. But if you want to know my thoughts on that, I would have to defer you to my video because I want people to watch it. Yeah, dude, Hunt is a difference maker. realistically, I would say that getting him back made a huge difference for our team, and I really didn't think that it was going to. I'm like, well, we don't even use the running back we got, so why would we use Kareem Hunt? Like, he's not going to make a difference. But he actually has made a huge difference. He's a playmaker. You get the guy the ball, you pick up first downs. It's actually pretty crazy, you know, because like I knew he was talented and I knew he could catch out of the backfield and stuff, but I didn't really know that he was capable of lining up at wide receiver and running out routes and securing first downs. Like, the guy is a hell of a route runner and he's got sure hands. He's arguably a better receiver than some of the other damn guys we got on our team. "51 degrees, Bobby. Damn, that's cold." I can't believe they're not suspending Rudolph either. Sorry, I don't know how I missed all this chat, guys. But yeah, I can't believe Rudolph didn't get suspended. I thought he deserved it for kicking Myles Garrett in the junk, for trying to pull Myles Garrett's helmet off, and then for running up to Myles Garrett and allowing him to whack him in the head with the helmet. I didn't miss anybody, did I? Man, my beard is like frozen. This is Northeast Ohio, Mike Davis. Northeast Ohio. Yeah, 10 miles is crazy, Bobby. Congratulations. You watched what, Brian, the game? Yeah, Hunt came back nice and crisp, dude. No rust at all. You're absolutely right, Crosby. Absolutely right. Dude, Pouncey came out there, and Pouncey was going nuts, but if you actually look at the game tape, he was missing a lot of his punches. Which, I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. The guy's wearing a helmet and pads, but yeah, he was missing a lot of his punches. But if you actually watch my video or you watch any of the footage of it, he actually goes down on his knees and throws a hell of a haymaker right into Garrett's neck. Well, you know, his head, but he shoves his head like down on his neck. It was nuts. It looked like he was really trying to do some damage, but besides that one huge haymaker he threw, his kick got blocked. Like, I felt bad for Pouncey because he was going like 100 miles an hour on him, but he was missing. You had two guys trying to beat up one guy, and, you know, they basically made sure that nobody beat him up. Which, you know, I mean, after you hit a quarterback in the helmet, or in the head with the helmet, you should expect this offensive line to protect him. I mean, I would hope that would be the case. But yeah, Pouncey was the only one who was fucking about it, dude, at all. Mayman Chris, what up, brother? Happy Sunday. How you doing? Brain Sample, what up? How you doing? Tacumbo Latona TV. What's up, Tacumbo Latona TV? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Bobby, I need to get healthy myself. Yeah, I'm catfishing, Mike Davis. Catfishing, brother. Sunshine Cooper in the house. What's up, Sunshine Cooper? How you doing? Tacumbo Latona TV, I do apologize if I haven't watched your videos. I get like 300 notifications a day, and it's hard to get to everybody, but I will make it a point to watch your videos, and I do apologize if I haven't. Well, there was two guys on him, Crosby, so I don't know how effective he would have been able to protect himself. And I mean, like I said, they didn't really do any damage to him, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, you have to check out my video, but I blame Mason Rudolph. I mean, should Myles Garrett have hit him with the helmet? Hell no. But I got to blame Mason Rudolph, dude. I mean, he started the whole thing. He instigated the whole thing. When Myles Garrett ripped his helmet off, if he would have just went back to the sidelines or just stood there, he wouldn't have got whacked with the helmet. He went after Garrett again. Like, I don't know. I blame Rudolph. And I'm sure you probably don't want to hear that, but that's just honestly how I see it. And I understand that you'll probably see it differently, and that's completely okay. And, you know, feel free to type your opinion in the thing, you know, but that's just the way that I see it. Bears or Rams, who's going to win? Man, the Rams and the Bears are both pretty bad. I guess I'd have to say the Rams, I guess. Just because the Bears don't really have a quarterback. I mean, the Rams don't really have a quarterback either, but I got to say Goff is better than Trubisky. Goldie Cobb. What's up, Goldie Cobb? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, Goldie Cobb. Yeah, Myles Garrett's going to be out for a long time. Yeah, Rudolph should have got at least the game just for the dick kick alone. But I mean, for instigating the whole thing the way he did, he should have got at least the game. Dude, the Seahawks beat the Niners, Goldie. I totally did not see that coming. That was an epic game to watch. Unfortunately, I lost my fantasy game because going into overtime, I was up by 0.02 points. Going into overtime, and that kicker from Seattle was the only player that my opponent had going, and he got that last minute kick to win the game and end my fantasy game. I lost by like, I think 3 points or 4 points, or almost 4 points. But yeah, Seahawks look legit, dude. I got Russell Wilson for MVP right now, in my opinion, and I got the Niners and the Seahawks battling it out to see who's going to come out of the NFC, dude. See, everybody says Garrett started it with the late hit, but that's football, Crosby. That's football. Sacking the quarterback, it wasn't a late hit, first of all. He literally just had got the ball out of his hands. Garrett didn't even know he got the ball out of his hands. And when you play football, you're taught to hit the quarterback and take him to the ground. You don't let the quarterback go before he goes to the ground, because how many times have you seen quarterbacks escape and roll out of the pocket and throw the ball? You know, you got to wrap the quarterback up, and you got to take him to the ground. That's the way football players are trained to handle opposing quarterbacks. But the hit wasn't really late. It was right after he released the ball. Garrett didn't know the ball was gone, and he's trained to take him down. My whole point of all that is that's football. That is a football play and a football move. Trying to rip somebody's helmet off is not a football play or a football move. So Garrett was playing football, and Mason Rudolph was picking a fight. And actually, no, Garrett didn't lay on him. Mason Rudolph landed on top of Garrett. Mason Rudolph landed on top of Garrett and started trying to pull Garrett's helmet off, and then Garrett flipped it over and got on top of him. I mean, everybody's going to see it from their own perspective, but Rudolph was pissed off because he had a terrible game. That's what really fueled it, is he had a bad game and he was mad about it. Goldie Cobb said best game of the year. I always talk about the Seahawks game. Yeah, I agree, dude. That game was lit. That game was lit. Yeah, Jared Goff is awful, Jeff Airtime. I'm sorry that you have him on your team. I feel for you, brother. He is terrible. Wilson or Lamar? Yeah, I agree, Goldie Cobb, but I got Wilson over Lamar, dude. But then again, I'm a Browns fan, so I'm a little biased. McCaffrey for the MVP? I mean, McCaffrey's a beast, but it's very rare that running backs really get the MVP. It's usually an award designed or, typically handed out to quarterbacks, typically. But I wouldn't be opposed to McCaffrey getting it. Yeah, Goldie Cobb, but I mean, like I said, Garrett should have never hit him with the helmet. But at the same time, Mason Rudolph shouldn't have ran back at Garrett after he just got his helmet ripped off. Like, that's dumb. I would expect to get hit with the helmet, so I wouldn't charge back at him probably. At least I would like to say that I wouldn't. I actually liked Mason Rudolph until the Browns exposed him. I thought Mason Rudolph was a great quarterback until he played the Browns. Crosby, I guess Garrett was in there to pad his stats, I guess, because, and another thing too, like I said, I did a whole breakdown on it, but another thing too is he got sacked 3 of the last 4 plays of the game. He got sacked on first down, he got sacked on second down, and he got sacked on third down. So he literally got sacked he got sacked a bunch right at the end of the game when the game was out of reach. And I think that further went to piss him off even more. But I agree, Garrett really didn't need to be in the game. I agree. Goldie Cobb says, hell yeah, fuck the Ravens. Yeah, Crosby, I actually heard someone say he was trying to put his helmet back on. But, yeah, I really don't I can't talk this morning, guys. I apologize. Yeah, I really don't see that as being the case. But, yeah, he should have never hit him with the helmet, man. I gotta say that. But at the same time, both players were wrong. When one player reacts, 9 times out of 10, the other player's going to react. And so on and so forth. And they both kept reacting. You know, Myles Garrett got the sack. Mason Rudolph reacted. Myles Garrett reacted. Mason Rudolph reacted again. And then Myles Garrett reacted again. And then Pouncey reacted. And then Ogba reacted. And then everybody reacted. The bench is cleared. But I agree, though, to an extent. With 8 seconds left on the clock, Myles Garrett didn't need to go in there. He didn't need to take him down. He didn't need to get the sack. Or attempt to get the sack. Like, the game's over. You know, Myles Garrett shouldn't have even been in the game. You know, so I will agree with that for sure. Goldie Cobb says, I just hope Clowney keeps playing like that. Dude was unblockable against the Niners. Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney was supposed to be one of the best players or best, you know, dudes to come out of college in a long time. And he's had injuries and you know, injury history, and he's been injured. But I still think he's got a hell of a career in front of him. The guy's still pretty young. So hopefully he does keep playing like that, Goldie. I agree. If Rudolph would have got hit with the crown of the helmet, it would have been a lot worse. Rudolph got lucky, and so did Garrett. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't think Garrett ever thought about what the consequences for hitting him in the head with the helmet would be. Not only suspension-wise, but the amount of damage that could actually do to the other player. I don't think he ever thought anything like that, dude. I think it's just like Garrett, like it was like they were fucking a bunch of toddlers, dude. Mason Rudolph got sexy. I'm going to take your helmet. You can't get my helmet. I'm going to take your helmet. And then Garrett's like, no, I'm going to take your helmet. I got your helmet. I got your helmet. And then Mason Rudolph runs up. He's like, give me my helmet back. Give me my helmet back. And Myles Garrett's like, no, it's my helmet. He fucking whacks him with it. I don't know. It was literally like some childish temper tantrum type of shit. And that's, you know, if I'm being real, that's really how I feel about it. And it's from both sides. It's not just one. It's both sides. But realistically, yeah, I think that it was a childish display of immaturity. But again, I don't think that he ever thought like this could really damage the guy or this could end my career for the foreseeable future. I think he was just like, you're not getting your damn helmet back, dude. And if you're going to try and take mine, I'm going to take yours. Like, you know, some childish ass, primal, instinctual shit. But yeah, you're right, Goldie. Garrett did lose his cool. Browns are the most undisciplined team in the NFL, Goldie Cobb. I agree. I also blame Freddie Kitchens. Yeah, Pouncey definitely had to get suspended airtime for sure. I mean, that's the thing that I don't understand the hypocrisy. Okay, so Myles Garrett hit a dude with the helmet, which is, you know, using a weapon. Football cleats are a weapon, dude, and he's down there kicking Myles Garrett in the head when he's pinned down by 2 other Steelers on the ground. Like, I think both of their actions should have gotten the same punishment, honestly. Maybe Garrett's punishment a little bit worse, but I thought Pouncey's behavior was right up there just as bad as Garrett's was. Pouncey wasn't even involved. Pouncey had nothing to do with it. So, I mean, that was just, ignorant for Pouncey to even get involved. If Mason Rudolph wants to pick a fight with the defensive end, let them two go at it. Like, nobody else needs to get involved. Like, I don't know. I've never been really for that gang mentality of, oh, let's all gang up and jump one guy, you know, 4 guys on one guy. Like, I've never really stood for that gang mentality type of bullshit. So, I mean, you got to protect your quarterback, but you don't have to go out there and kick a guy when he's down. I disagree, Airtime. I think Pouncey should have gotten suspended. I thought he deserved his suspension. But, I mean, I thought 3 games was kind of light for his behavior. The only thing that he had in his favor is he missed all of his punches and kicks. So I think that helped him get a lighter sentence, I think. Bobby used to camp in Virginia. Rhonda, what's up, Rhonda? Thanks for stopping in my live stream. I appreciate that. Henry Martinez, thanks for stopping in my live stream. I appreciate that. Man, we got lots of people showing up today. Football players are big babies sometimes. Brian, are we talking football or politics? I don't think I really got political. At least I didn't mean to. Crosby, I couldn't agree with that statement anymore. Crosby says, I'm actually glad it happened because the Browns-Steelers rivalry was pretty much dead, and now it's back to full force. Dude, that was the best thing about it. That was the best thing that came out of it, and I couldn't agree with your sentiment more, dude. I agree the rivalry was comatose, dude. It was in a coma. Hell, you're right. It was dead, dude. It was 6 feet in the ground. It was dead. I agree. And now it's back to life, dude, and I'm stoked about it. I really am. And Bobby is sending somebody her package. That's TMI. Goldie Cobb. Yeah, dude, ever since you showed me Quantrell, dude, I've been watching the shit out of him. I love that guy. Love that dude. He's like, I'm buttered. I'm buttered. You just did a Travis Tritt song? I'll have to check it out, Mike. Guys, everybody in the chat, you know, if you guys subscribe to each other, you know, let each other know so you guys can do the right thing and sub each other back and all that. Mike Davis is new in here, guys. You guys should make him feel welcome. He sings country songs, and it's pretty damn cool, honestly. Man, I cannot keep this damn chat scrolling. Damn it. My hands and feet are absolutely frozen ice blocks. Okay, Bobby Catalano and Mike Davis are already friends. Yeah, Goldie Cobb, I agree. Myles Garrett's suspension is nowhere near being over. I was thinking he'd probably get 8 games next year, is what I was thinking. But I would like it better if it was 4. Yeah, Seahawks, Niners. I can't wait to see them play again. Bobby said Phil quit it. What did I do, Bobby? What did I do, Bobby? Oh, the package comment. Yeah, that was a little immature. But I mean, I'm only 31, and I have the mind of like a 15-year-old, so I apologize for that, Bobby. I thought it was funny, though, not gonna lie. But yeah, the Browns and Steelers play again in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see what happens. I fear retaliation. I feel like there's going to be some retaliation in that game. I mean, if you realistically look at it, dude, there were several Steelers that were hurt during that game. Like, we took out a lot of their key players. Juju Smith-Schuster was out. One of their other wide receivers got taken out on a helmet-to-helmet. Mason Rudolph got hurt. Mike Pouncey got suspended. I mean, dude, that game was nuts as far as injuries. And it was both teams, too. The Browns suffered some injuries, too. But not as many as the Steelers. So I fear that there's going to be some retaliation when they play again, is what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I just got a feeling it will be. Goldie Cobb says fire Kitchens. I totally agree. Yeah, Brian, the NFL has definitely changed over the years. It's gone from like a brutal, awesome, exciting, fast-paced, hard-hitting, violent sport to like a sissy pansy, everybody, you know, protect everybody, no hitting hard, only hit each other gently. Like, I don't know, it's just like the rest of the world, man. It's all PC nowadays. But that's kind of getting political, so I'll stay away from that. I did see something about Hugh Jackson, but I didn't see anything about him and Kaepernick, no. No, Big Ben is a professional, dude. I don't think he would have... If he got sacked... I mean, dude, and this is the thing, like... Use your words, guys. You're grown-ass adults. Use your words. You know, Mason Rudolph could have said, hey, that's not fucking cool. Like, you don't need to behave like that. That's shitty as fuck. And Myles Garrett could have said, fuck you, and then Mason Rudolph could have said, bitch. Or, you know, whatever. You know, I thought it was hilarious when Mason Rudolph's laying on the ground. He's like, bitch. You play it in slow-mo. Goldie Cobb, I'm sure you've seen that video from Quantrell Bishop. But yeah, I mean, use your words, dude. Maybe shove each other, you know, but don't try and pull a guy's helmet off and wait until you get up off the ground. I don't know. The whole thing seems like it could have been so easily avoided. You know, I could think of 10 or 20 things to do differently in that situation. But, you know, it's unfortunate, dude. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I don't think Ben would have reacted like that. And I think the penalty probably would be worse if it was a big name like Ben. But as of right now, we don't really know what Myles Garrett's penalty is. I'm assuming it's going to be like a 16-game suspension is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming he'll be back around this time next year is what I'm assuming. Rhonda visited Mike Davis. Mike Davis, Rhonda visited you, brother. As a defensive player, you can't even hit a guy hard coming across the middle to jar the ball loose. Pathetic. Yeah, Goldie Cobb, the game has changed so much. Yeah, Bobby, that's kind of the goal, is to get a pretty picture on there for you guys. You said football staged for views, Bobby, or my camera is? Because if you're talking about my camera, you're definitely right. Oh, dude, if that was Tom Brady, the consequences, man. If that was Tom Brady, dude, Myles Garrett would probably be sitting in front of a judge right now in handcuffs, getting ready to go do hardcore prison time, dude. But again, though, if that was Tom Brady, all he would have done is fucking bitch and cried. He wouldn't have turned it into a physical altercation. That's like the biggest thing about it, or one of the biggest things about it to me is like, when you're playing in the NFL, you got to realize that a 6'5", 300-pound defensive end, or whatever the hell he is probably going to kick your ass if you pick a fight with them. I don't know, dude. I think that the quarterback should not be out there trying to start fights and trying to instigate things with the way that the NFL protects the position. You know, if you get so much protection and there's so much priority on your position to keep you safe and out of harm's way, I think it's, you know, your responsibility to not go out there and try and pick fights with people. So if it happened to Tom Brady, I think Tom Brady would have got up, bitched and whined and cried to the referee, maybe said fuck you to Myles Garrett, and that would have been the end of it. There wouldn't have been a fiasco or a fight because most quarterbacks wouldn't respond that way to getting sacked at the end of a game. If you get sacked at the end of the game, you got sacked at the end of the game. Like, you know, it's up to the referees to control the game. And they decided not to throw a flag, but you got to defer to the referees, dude. They'll tell you if it was dirty or not. You know, I just think it was shitty, dude. The whole thing's shitty for everybody involved, and I wish it didn't happen. But yeah, if it was Tom Brady, the consequences would be much, much, much worse. Burfict and Garrett would be real good friends. Yeah, Vontaze Burfict is one of the dirtiest players that's ever played in the NFL. I'm convinced Myles Garrett isn't a dirty player. Like, that was the first incident he's really ever had like that, you know? Myles Garrett is a great dude. My little brother met him and told me, like, he was super quiet, he was super nice, he was really polite, he was well-spoken, he was a good guy. I've seen the dude, like, on the news, you know, and, you know, going around town. You know, he set up, like, a public meet and greet at a dog park called, like, Bark in the Park or some shit, where he came out and met a bunch of the local residents and brought his dog, and he's, like, a really cool, jovial, friendly guy. He just, like, I don't know, he gets out in the community, he talks to people, he doesn't act like he's better than everybody. He was taking a selfie with a fan at a red light, and the dude hauled off and fucking punched him in the face, got in his car, and drove away, and Myles Garrett didn't even chase him down. Myles Garrett didn't do shit. And this was just like some little scrawny white dude who did it to him. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't see Myles Garrett as a villain. I wouldn't even put Vontaze Burfict and Myles Garrett in the same sentence. Like, after what happened, yeah, I'm sure people are going to look at Myles Garrett differently, but I don't look at him as a dirty player. I think he was involved in a situation where he completely lost his cool, and, you know, it's going to affect the rest of his career. Paige K sending emojis that I cannot see. Those must be iPhone only emojis. Gosh, guys, my feet and hands are so fucking cold, it's unreal. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right about that, Goldie Cobb. That was a huge win for the Browns to turn their season around, and yeah, the fight's the only damn thing in the news. I appreciate that, Sunshine. I would love it if people hit the thumbs up. That would make me so happy. Yeah, Garrett will never live that down. I agree. Flawed and Fabulous, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. All right, Crosby, take care, brother. Thanks for having a conversation with me. A lot of fun, dude. Hopefully we do it again sometime. It's a cold emoji? Yeah, dude, it's cold as shit, Paige. Cold as shit. Big Mike is in the house. What's up, Big Mike? How you doing? Paul Dyche. What's up, Paul? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, Paul. And Bobby can see it. See, I don't see your emojis either, Bobby. You guys must be iPhone people. Paige is saying hello to Stacy. Paul saying hello to Sunshine. Sunshine Cooper is showing great support. Thank you, Sunshine. I really appreciate that. Means the world to me. 9 likes, that's okay, I suppose. That's not bad, and I appreciate everyone who hit the like button. Thank you. You think Houston is going to beat Baltimore? Hell no. Don't see it happening. Do not see that happening at all. You said I'm kicked off my own stream. How do you figure, Paige? You should have seen us last night, Paige. After you went to bed, it got lit up in there. We had 20 freaking people in there. It was me and Elkanon and Philip running our own panel. It was fabulous. We had viewer retention. We had the chat actively participating. It was the most fun I've ever had in a panel. And we absolutely slayed it. It was like our own sports podcast. And it was good. Hell, I'm lying. It was great. Paige, you didn't watch it. You were in bed. Mountain Gorilla, where are you at again, brother? Where are you at again, man? I forgot. Ooh, man. I don't think we're going to get that catfish, guys. I'm about to go for a damn walk. See if I can't warm up a little bit. Golly. My feet are absolutely so cold they're numb. Let me check this bait, guys, and I'll read the chat in just a second. Damn it. Oh my God, dude, it's so cold. All right, what do we got here on the chat? Red spinner for the brown trout works wonders. I don't doubt that. Lethal, I've never actually fished for trout, but... Oh man, we got all kinds of shit that I missed here. Paige and Mountain communicating with each other. Paige said I was there. I said after you went to bed, Paige, after you went to bed. Oh, really? Mountain Gorilla? Yeah, dude, it was a fun stream, dude. I had a lot of fun. I hope Philip invites me back up again. I felt like we had the perfect mix for, like, a good sports podcast. You know, we had 3 people all with differing opinions, and we got to, like, banter back and forth, you know, and I just thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Paul was there. This was on Philip Oldenburg's stream, Brian. Yeah, Big Mike, it's freezing, dude. 24 degrees. Lethal says do some push-ups to get warm. Not happening. Fish for trout around Mountain. I didn't see where you were, brother. Where are you at, Mountain? Oh, Arizona. Okay, okay. Yeah, Arizona's probably still pretty warm, I would assume. Bobby loves to eat the trout. Paul Dyche only fishes in the summer for black bass. Lethal Outdoors says hello to Big Mike. Good action on spinners for the trout. Dude, the Cardinals are playing pretty good football, Goldie Cobb, but I don't see them beating the Niners. I think right now, dude, I think the Niners are an absolute juggernaut. I think the Niners and the Seahawks are the best two teams in the NFL. And then I would have to say the Patriots and then the Ravens. The Ravens being fourth on the list. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I hate the bastards. Can't stand them dudes. Henry Martinez is saying hello to a gorilla. Oh, mountain gorilla. Okay, that's a nice little emoji work there. That's pretty sweet. Colorful rooster tattoo. You have a trout tattoo, Paul Dyche? Is that what you're saying? Redfin perch with corn. Yeah, corn is like a great catch-all bait, in my opinion. What crap are you talking about, Mountain Gorilla? What kind of crap have you been getting, dude? And I'm sorry to hear that you've been getting shit. That's never cool. Shiru's Orbit stopped in and said hello. That is crazy. Shiru never comes in my chat. Good to see you, Shiru. Thanks for stopping in. Paul Dyche says when he was a little kid, old guy next to me still fishing, put beer on his worm and then caught a sunfish. No crap. Oh, Rooster Tail the lure. Okay. Shooting the shit about anything Insomniacs appreciate it. Yeah, Mountain Gorilla. We were having fun. I had a great time. I don't think I've ever had that much fun. Yeah, dude, it's cold as shit right now, guys. Goldie Cobb says go Cards. Yeah, Philip Oldenburg's pretty cool, Brian. Shiru's Orbit is showing the money sign. My PayPal notification didn't go off, Shiru, so I don't think you did that right. I'm just kidding with you. Coffee with a little shot of brandy, and it helps at this time of the morning. Yeah, I'm sober, Paul. I don't drink, brother. I plan to stay on the sober wagon until I die. You know, I was an alcoholic for a long time, so I'm strictly against alcohol, but I agree, alcohol would probably warm me up quite a bit. Peter Graham says, good morning, good to see you. Great to see you, Peter. Thanks for stopping in and thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Oldenburg has the greatest mustache in the history of mankind. He makes Doug Jones jealous, dude. Yeah, the Ravens got lucky, Goldie Cobb. The Ravens got lucky. I still think Seattle's a better team. New Orleans Saints. I can get down with the Saints. Saints are pretty damn good. I guess I would put the Saints up there. I guess they would have to be like fourth and then bump the Ravens down again. I just hate the Ravens, but the Ravens are playing really, really sound football right now. So, Philip's mustache does have its own stream. We come for the mustache, and we stay for Philip. Drank one beer last night, so I passed out. Oh, hell yeah, Brian. Paige asked, do I sleep? Not really, Paige. Very rarely. Yeah, football will be upon us soon. You're absolutely right. I can't wait for it. Are you talking about the stream that I tried to do earlier, Shiru? Or the one that I did last week? I have no idea what... I appreciate you being here, Shiru. That's what I'm trying to say. I appreciate you being here. Illusions 9. What's good, brother? Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Guys, I always say it. Feel free to subscribe to each other. Check each other out if that's what you guys want to do. Oh, that wasn't Dave Durango? Shiru, who was it? 61 in the California desert. 61 sounds amazing right now. 23 in Chicago. Damn, Big Mike. So you guys are 1 degree colder than here. Oh, the one I tried to do earlier today. Yeah, Shiru, my streaming application, Streamlabs, was not working. It hasn't been working, and I don't know why it's not working. But I figured out how to make it work, which is pretty cool, I guess. Lethal, I haven't even gotten a bite in a while, dude. I was getting lots of bites, and they kind of went away. But yeah, it would be great to catch catfish. Oh, it was Super Dave Shiru? Oh, Paige, you know I would have asked you where you were. You know I would have went back and commented like, man, this lady had me buy some $32 a pound Cheez-Its, and she couldn't even come to my stream to hear about them. I appreciate that, Lethal. I have no idea who was sending out fake cards, Pete. I heard about it, but nobody's telling me who it was or who did it, or nobody's giving me that information, Pete. I've asked, I've tried to find the information, but I have yet to find that information. But if you figure out who it was, Pete, let me know who's sending out the fakes, because I would love to know. If anybody in here knows, feel free to let us know, because we are all curious. Yeah, Illusions, what it was is I kept trying to stream persistent to my main channel, which is what I've always done the entire time I've had Streamlabs. But for some reason this time it decided that I had to create a new live event. I don't know, it's just weird. Completely different than anything I've ever done, but I mean, I figured it out, so I guess that's the only thing that matters. And considering that Streamlabs is pretty much the only way that I know of from mobile to stream, I mean, I appreciate them and their service. You know, it's free. I'm able to stream to my YouTube platform, and, you know, I can't hate on them for that. Flawed and Fabulous says it's 50. I'm assuming you're in Florida. I'm assuming Florida. Yeah, Paige. Notifications are a hit or miss thing. Sometimes they come out and they get sent out. Sometimes they don't get sent out. There's really no way of telling. KB Cards from Minnesota is in the building. What's up, KB Cards? Good to see you. Dude, those cheese things are good, Paige, but anything that's $32 a pound should be damn good. And honestly, like, the cheddar ones were the worst. And then the Parmesan cheese. But the Asiago Pepper Jack were by far the best ones, by far, in my opinion. Holy shit, I'm behind on the chat. Bobby said she didn't get a notification either. Pete says he didn't get a notification. Stacy said, wait, how do I know? I have no idea what you're talking about, Stacy. I do apologize. Shiru says that happens to her too. Yeah, Brian, there's somebody went around and screwed a bunch of people, burnt a bunch of people really bad, but I haven't been able to figure out who it is. From Minnesota. Minnesota. Mountain Gorilla says, KB, check out the end of our video, what Autumn did to her face. For anybody wondering, Autumn is Mountain Gorilla's daughter. Paige says, I know who it is. Well, who is it, Paige? Tell us. Let us know. Don't hold the information from us. Bobby and Shiru are connecting. Love to see that. The fake card thing, and I don't want to be the messenger. How do all you guys know about the fake card thing, but I don't? Why don't you guys tell me? I would love to know. I mean, guys, if you have dirt on somebody that could potentially screw over other people, you're like almost kind of obligated to share the information, or else you're basically an accessory to it. Like, I don't know. The way that I work, and anybody who's followed my channel for a long time knows that if somebody's out here screwing people, I'm going to make a blast video on them and I expose their ass. You know, I make sure that every single one of my subscribers got a warning. Hey, deal with this dude at your own risk because he's out here robbing people. I didn't get any fake cards, Brian, so I don't know. But then again, I don't buy anything, so I'm not really a card collector. I'm just kind of in the hobby. But I don't really collect anything, so I couldn't tell you, Brian. Pete says it's got to be jabs. I doubt that, Pete. Paige said I thought the same thing yesterday. Paige says, since it didn't personally happen to me, though, and it's just spreading around, those affected need to come out and say it. Paige, just tell us what you know. Just tell us what you know, Paige. Don't be holding back that juicy info. Don't be holding out on us, Paige. Shiru and Bobby are going to connect with each other. That's awesome. Two of my favorite people connecting with each other is good to see. I have no idea what you're talking about, Shiru. I didn't know we made a baby. Normally that's something I remember, is making babies with people. You talking about my daughter, Shiru? She's doing good. Yeah, Mountain Gorilla. I wouldn't know if I got a fake card either. That's why I want to know who is sending them, so I can not deal with that person. Guys, you guys are confusing the shit out of me. Ding dang hint. What in the world are you guys talking about? Yeah, my daughter's doing good. Last time I seen her, she was good. Oh, you meant your baby. I thought you said our baby. I was going to say, I didn't make a baby with you, Shiru. I would remember something like that, for sure. KB cards, I am also confused. Dadvik. What's going on, Dadvik? Dadvikians for life, y'all. If you guys aren't down with Dadvik, get down with Dadvik, man. He's a streamer and a dreamer. And he's a cool-ass dude on top of it. Dadvikians for life. But yeah, come on, guys. If you guys know something about the fake card thing, let me in on this info. And I know Paige knows, because Philip knows, and Paige and Philip talk all the damn time. So I am like 99.999% that Paige knows what's going on, and she's not telling me. I got a feeling. Dadvik, you going hiking today? You gonna stream it, Dadvik, or are you just gonna go regular? Guys, the phone is on 17%. It's not looking like we're gonna catch a fish today. But yeah, I'm chilling, Dadvik, just trying to catch a fish in 24-degree weather. Yeah, I was getting some bites, man, and my line was picking up and drifting off, but I never got anything serious. Never got a bite serious enough to bend my rod. When you make one while drunk, you wouldn't remember. Well, I don't drink, Shiru. But, I mean, I've had some sacks while I was drunk, and you do forget about it, but when you wake up and the other person's still there, you remember pretty quick. No, Shiru, no fish today. No fish. I almost caught a fish, but he wasn't really... He was either a really small fish investigating a much larger bait, or he was a big fish that wasn't really serious about eating. So no fish. Paige says, just don't sell any cards at the moment. Okay, guys. Paige, you're ridiculous. Just tell us. Yeah, Lethal. You guys get on it, dude. Kevin Hart Vlogs, what's up, brother? Good to see you in here. Sorry I missed your stream the other day, man. Jesse was telling me that you guys had a fantastic stream the other day. And I apologize that I missed that. There were no fake cards involved. Then what the hell are you guys talking about then? Kevin, I'm doing well, thanks. Shiru and Kevin, I'm sure you guys know each other. Brian, guys, connect with each other, love each other, like each other, visit each other, grow your channels together, guys. And I'm going to move my bait here and see if we can't do something in the next, like, 10 minutes. Man, I figured it was going to be rough with it being as cold as it is, but I did think I'd still be able to catch a fish. I really did. I think all that's left in here is little small little fish. I think all the big fish have moved on to deeper water. Pete Graham says, then what's the issue? Brian, Kevin has connected with you, Brian, I think. Make sure you guys connect back to each other if somebody connects with you. You know, why not get all the supporters that you can get? Stacy gave a pretty dang good hint. I didn't see Stacy say anything. All right, Stacy, have a great one, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And Brian, don't give a fuck, said he's got it. I don't know. I mean, I guess realistically, I don't care. I don't buy anything. I don't sell anything. I'm just like in the community, but I'm not really in the hobby per se. I do have a collection, but it's extremely small and limited. So, I mean, it's not really going to affect me because I don't buy and sell. So whatever it is, I could care less. But if I find that people are out here cheating other people and doing people dirty, I like to expose their asses. I like to do blast videos, and I like to make people feel like shit for making poor character choices. That's why I want to know. It's because I'm nosy and I want to make a blast video. Because when you make a blast video, it does better than any other videos that you make. Like, I did a blast video on this guy named Don that was in the hobby, and I got so many more views on that video than I've ever gotten on any other video I've done besides a Browns video. I mean, I had like 250 freaking views. I had like 100 views in a few hours. Like, people love the drama. People love the drama. It's crazy. I don't think, if you guys are talking about Dave Durango, he's never done wrong to anybody. Dave Durango's a good dude. He wouldn't wrong anybody. I know that for 100% for a fact. Dave Durango has nothing to do with anything unless he got ripped off. That would be the only way he would be involved, is if he got ripped off. He wouldn't rip off anybody, dude. I know that. 100% I know that in my heart. Oh, we're down on 5%, guys. It's dying quick. It's dying quick. You guys say your goodbyes, say your hellos. The cold weather is killing my battery faster than it normally would. So I imagine we got like maybe a minute or two here tops. You guys say your hellos, say your goodbyes, visit each other, follow each other, subscribe to each other. Remember to have a positive mental attitude on everything you do in life. It'll help you. Yeah. I guess that's all I got for today, I guess. Lethal Outdoors connects with everyone. Fuck yeah. Drank some cherry Coke. My brain is working now. Okay, hell yeah, I don't do caffeine. But cherry Coke was delicious back when I drank it. Ding dong dang, think hard on that clue. Ding dong dang. Oh shit. Damn. So that's shitty. But when it didn't personally affect you, and the main person affected hasn't come out with it, you don't want to spread false rumors if someone is wrong. Okay, Paige, yeah, I got that. That makes sense. Yeah, Dave didn't do anything wrong. Make sure you guys remember that. Dave's a good guy. Yeah, Dave Durango's a great guy. Guys, don't be going around talking shit or saying nothing about Dave Durango. If I'm understanding this correctly, Dave Durango got fucked over by Clint. And that's really, really unfortunate. But I want you guys to know that Dave didn't do anything wrong. So, I don't know. Keep this in the stream, I guess. I'll probably make this unlisted, guys. But, I don't know. Don't go around talking shit on Dave. That's the only thing I care about. Because Dave's one of my favorite people in the world. All right, guys, we're down to 1%. It's going to be dying here soon. Make sure you guys say your goodbyes to everybody. Dave is the best. I totally agree. Dave is amazing. Totally agree. Love you, people. Bye!